What's happening, everyone? Haven't been able to do a video for a little while, just with work and everything. So got a nice little special one coming today. Going to 4 grounds all today, all in one day. Hopefully be able to get inside a couple of them, but we'll see. But here for the journey. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good little day, and see you at stop 1. Right then, everybody, here we are at stop number 1. And I'll start by showing you this. So some of you might know what this is and who this is, but if you don't, this is Sir Tom Finney, the greatest player ever for Preston North End. I was about to say Preston Football Club, Preston North End. So there's the stadium over there. Nice little different way of doing it with the water feature instead of just your bog standard statue. But see here, where is it? So it's got all memorial things, little plaques all around it, which is a nice little touch. One for the manufacturer as well, and just people who've donated and stuff. But yeah, here we are, we're in Preston. So I'll take a little mooch around the stadium. See if we can get in. I did try and email them, and no, so the 4 clubs who we're going to today, I did email them all, and none of them got back to me. So it's a bit of a hit and hope, if you like. But over here, there's a heartbeat clinic, cardiac centre there, and then over here. We have this. So this is Dick Kerr Ladies Football Club, 1917, 1965. So it's nice that they're commemorating that as well. And then there we are at the Sir Tom Finney stand. So we'll see if we can get in. I'm not holding out much hope, but you never know. You never know. So coming around the other side, and we've got a little timeline mural here. So it says that it highlights Preston North End's club history from its origins in the 1860s up to the present day. It was painted by local artist Sean Sharp last year. Let's have a little look. Come out as much as possible. There we go. Little David Moyes reference there. Won't mention the other name, even though it's got nothing to do with him, I imagine. Mention of David Beckham, famous behind the loan here. Oshaw Williams. We've got Alex Bruce. Then the Town Enders with the mascot painting it by the looks of it. Ricky Heppelet. Can't say I've heard of him, but the Phantom Winger. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get it. It does sound like there's a lot of kids about. So yeah, 1938 FA Cup winners, Preston Pals. Yeah, there's 100% kids in the stadium, so we're not going to be able to get in here. Not even going to ask the question. Double winners. Not sure what season. Got the league table from when they won it there, undefeated. 40 points out of 22 games is mad, undefeated. And then the founders, 1888, I was about to say. And apparently I didn't know this until I've just seen this right here. It started as a cricket club which is quite interesting. That's the timeline, Mural. So stop one done, Preston done and dusted. As I say, didn't want to try and go in just their kids sort of screaming in there. Just didn't seem like the best option at the time, but alright enough stadium. Little bit generic. I'll give it a 5.5 just for the creativity of having the water fountain as the statue rather than just the bog standard statue. So yeah, see you at stop 2. Right then, stop number 2, just down the road from Preston. Just nearly broke my leg. Yeah, just down the road from Preston. You might know where I am. We are at Ewood Park, home of Blackburn Rovers. So again, we'll see if there's any way we can get in. Might be a bit more of an opportunity here, but yeah, not a bad looking stadium. Doesn't look too bad. Not sure there's much to say, like, but there's the Legends Lounge. So there doesn't look like a lot of access with this one, to be honest. So I'm not sure what we can really do. You know, the Jack Walker stand, I think he was the owner when he won the Premier League. This might be the closest we get to the pitch. Probably zoomed out too much there. So that might be the closest we get to seeing a pitch at any point today. Found a gap in a fence and I can fit my fat hand through it, so it's all good. Little remembrance thing for some of the fans from the wars, or from the war. Yeah, not a great deal of access, to be honest, unfortunately. Right, Blackburn done. Not really a great deal to see. Access all seems to be very closed off. Couldn't find any staff members to see if we could get in. Managed to get a little bit of the pitch, but still a bit crap. But on to the next one, see you at stop 3. Right, there we are, stop number 3. Again, not far from Ewood Park. Another rival. We're doing the Lancashire Bees basically, because we are at Burnley. Turf Moor. Just drove past the the Royal Dice, I think it was called, which is just mad. Yeah, so where's the fan zone area? You got the North Stand Hospitality over there, if you can see. What's the camera doing? There we go. North Stand Hospitality. So yeah, not a bad stadium. Whether we can go in or not, again, is another story. Not so sure, as always, but nice that they got like a dedicated fan zone. And here just pointing out the Boohoo Man van, which is a bit random. Oh, this is a nice bit of shade. Board's a bit cabbaged. Right, so Burnley's done. Again, much like the others, not able to get into the stadium, although technically I did get in here. The workies had left it open, but said I wasn't allowed to get any video in there, so yeah, as I said earlier, I tried to email them all and none of them got back to me, so I wasn't really expecting much from today, except for just coming on a journey and just recording it anyway. So hopefully as I grow a bit, get a bit better, and we'll get responses from people, which would be nice. But yeah, one more stop and then we're done. Right, so got a little extra one in. This wasn't planned, but it was on the way pretty much. So here we are, Accrington Stanley, team that nobody knows who they are. Say a little extra one, and we might not get in, but we can at least see the ground a bit. So yeah, the Wham Stadium, good name of course. It's amazing, like the levels of this compared to like your Anfields and Goodisons and that. So again, I don't think we're going to be getting in, to be honest, but here we are. So probably the best I'm going to get is this. I have to try and like fucking squeeze through railings again. Not sure how much you can see. Got my hand right up in the area like, but so I have got to a higher vantage point and we get a good little glimpse. Best I've had today, to be fair. Now I've got to try not to die on me way down. Yeah, there it is, Wham Stadium. Not too bad. So bonus one done, Accrington Stanley, Wham Stadium. So it wasn't part of the plan, but it's in between Burnley and the next one, and the last one. So we'll head there and see if we can get anything in there. See you at stop number 5. Right everyone, so I'm back home now, as you can see. Massive fucking mark on me FOD from the cap that I've had on all day. There was meant to be a 5th one involved. It was meant to be Bolton, but couldn't get into the grounds for whatever reason, just couldn't get in there in the car. So try and do that again another time. Still managed to get the 4 in the end with throwing Accrington into the mix. But yeah, a bit disappointed because Bolton looked genuinely like a boss stadium. But we'll get that done. Hopefully, I've got another week off in a couple of weeks, so hopefully get another video out then. And as I keep saying, I've got a few trips coming up next few months. I've got 4 planned, so should be a lot of content to get there. But yeah, hope you like what I have managed to get today. It's not the best, just haven't been able to get in touch with the clubs to be able to actually put something decent together. But it was still a good day, fun to do. Yes, hope you like it.